Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins and I'll be your trainer for Wednesday, April the 3rd. Today is a level 3 difficulty workout and we're going to start with the same 2 warm-up moves we've been doing all week, and then we're doing 2 sets of our 6 moves, equipment free. Wear nothing on your feet. Probably want to wear clothes, but don't even worry about fancy gym clothes. Just throw your simplest sweats on and join me here on the floor for a windmill, which means you're going to separate your feet double shoulder width apart with your toes facing forward and clasp your hands over your head. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate your body, hinging at your hip, keeping your back straight and keeping your tailbone tucked in, hinging down at the right, or rotating rather down at the right, and then up to the left, back to the top. One more time, down to the right and up to the left. Feel that stretch a little bit in your lower back as you touch the floor with your fingertips, hopefully. Now reverse directions, down to the left and up to the right. One more time, down to the left and up to the right. Now take it to a jog for 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and just start the time right now. I know you know how to jog in place. Just make sure it's an active jog. Kick those feet up and swing your arms forward and back. Start breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and keep your back straight. Keep your shoulders back. Open up the chest and really swing the elbows. Drive them back, not side to side. Big mistake people make when they are jogging outside or on the road or on the treadmill or even jogging in place is this sort of side to side movement. Drive those elbows back and focus on your hips, maintaining a fully straight, a vertical position relative to the floor. Okay, now we're going to do 2 sets. As I said before, the first set is instructional, so go ahead and bring your body into that first position of ballet. Yesterday we did some heel lifts. Today we're going to do that balance move that we've been doing off and on through the muscle maintenance program throughout this year. It's called the lighthouse. So stretch your arms out to the sides as your toes are as wide as possible and you feel yourself wavering forward and back a little bit because you're off balance so much, right? Your heels are together, your toes are out. Contract the muscles in your legs, squeeze your butt, and turn your head right to left. Time starts now for 30 seconds. And just breathe. Keep the back straight. Keep those tummy muscles engaged. Really squeeze the tummy, sort of forcing the belly button to sort of position itself, kind of eagerly get towards the spine with the contraction, though it will obviously not do that. Just focus on it so that you are forced to pay attention to the contraction. You've got 5 more seconds. All right. Next up, the second move of the day, walkout push-ups. So you've done a walkout plank and a walkout Spider-Man so far this week. Today is walkout push-ups, which simply means you're going to bend your knees slightly, put your hands on the floor, walk out to push-up position, do 1 push-up. Hopefully you're demonstrating this for yourself, paying attention, really thinking about your body placement, your body moves, the distribution of your body weight, your foot position, make sure your toes and heels are in line, and then walk back and stand up straight. 30 seconds, time starts now. You're not going to do very many of these, and let's not even worry about the number that you do. Just focus on how you take your body to that push-up position. Make sure your butt is down. Do a really good push-up. Get a little depth there in terms of your elbow bend. And then as you come back and put your weight back on your feet and stand all the way up, make sure that you stand all the way up. Finish the one that you're on. And we're going to go back down to the floor here. So if you're still on the floor, the next move is called a cross body mountain climber. Yesterday we did basic mountain climbers where you were jumping your feet forward and back. Today you're going to jump your feet forward and back. Only the right leg, the right knee rather, is going to point itself in underneath the body towards the left elbow. And then it jumps back out, and as your left knee comes in, it points towards the right elbow. If you can get them to touch, that's even better because that forces the abdominal contraction that adds just that extra layer of difficulty. All right, let's start the 30 seconds. And this is a jumping climber. So you're actually jumping your feet forward and back, kind of the pace of forward, let's see, we'll do right, left, right, left, right, left. Now, if you need to go back towards the standard mountain climber where your feet are going forward and back perfectly straight, that's fine. And the benefit of muscle maintenance workouts is also so that you can go back to Monday's workout if you need to, walking those legs forward and back with the other leg staying still. Either way, you're all set and ready to move on to the next move, which is a ballerina hip bridge. So turn your body over. Your head is on the floor, your back is on the floor, your hands are down by your sides. Your feet are on the floor, pinky toes and heels in line. Lift your hips up into a bridge. That's your basic bridge. You've been doing that all week. Now, lift your heels up and hold it. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Time starts now. 30 seconds. This is the ballerina, which means that your toes are on the floor. You are fully emphasizing. I've been sort of harping on this a little bit all week, in that when you press your toes into the floor when you're in certain positions, you get to experience an activation of the muscles up the back of the leg that you wouldn't necessarily have if you only have your heel, the weight management on your heel, where you only exhibit quadricep pressure and lower back weight. So ballerina hip bridge means that your feet can't absorb that weight in your quad because your heels are off the floor altogether. All right, and you are all set. 30 seconds is over. Now put your hands, or sit all the way up rather, and put your hands on the floor beside your butt, fingers facing forward. Now hips up into your tabletop. We're going to do tricep dips, so keep those toes down. Keep the balls of your feet and your toes on the floor the entire time. The only thing that's moving here, the only thing that is flexing, is your elbow. You're bending your elbow, your body does drop, then you exhale as you straighten your elbow and lift your body back up into your tabletop. Focus on the tabletop. That's the position you want to hold. Time starts now. This is a fantastic move. Let me tell you why. If you press those toes into the floor and squeeze your butt cheeks, you are going to feel all kinds of cool stuff up the back of your leg. It's super hard, but come on, it's 30 seconds. Just hang in there with me. It's a Wednesday workout. You're doing great. This means your week is more than halfway finished. Your workouts are progressing very well. You've got 5 more seconds on this tricep dip. You've probably done 8 or 10 of these. And you're set. Stand all the way up. Let's do some lateral hopping. Remember, this week we're standing up at the end and finishing with a little bit of jumping. So today we're going to laterally hop. Keep your feet perfectly straight. You want parallel, sort of a parallel relationship between your left foot and your right foot. Now, jump, landing lightly on the balls of your feet, right to left, and keep it going. I'm going to start the clock, 30 seconds. Keep a slight bend in your knee for shock absorption. And just relish the fact that you can actually do this. You're jumping. If you're a skier, and I just got back from Colorado, I haven't skied in it's been like 12 years since I've been on skis, and I had so much fun skiing in Breckenridge, Colorado this week. I can't even begin to tell you how many lateral hops you're going to be doing because I just love skiing. Okay, you've got 5 more seconds. Keep it going. Almost finished here, and that's the first set. Take a sip of water, take a deep breath. I feel like I need a deep breath just thinking about the workout. I do these workouts right before I get started with the broadcast, but I'm all excited right now because you've just been jumping and I want to go back on the mountain. Okay, so we're going back to ballet. Now here's where you want to make sure you understand something. This is the second set, so remember, this means it's the flow set. You are not going to stop. We're going to go quickly through this set so that you're finished within 13 or 14 minutes, right? That's the goal. So here we are, first position, lighthouse. Your feet are together, your heels are together, rather your toes are as wide as possible. Try to widen them even farther than you did in the first set. Stretch your arms out to your sides. No bend in the elbow, straight arm, right out the side. You want to turn your head to the right, turn your head to the left. 30 seconds starts now. And remember, take note of how well you're able to turn that head and pause at the turn. You don't need to quickly move from right to left. This is not about moving your head super fast and getting yourself dizzy. This is about expanding the range of motion that you have, and more importantly, discombobulating your equilibrium so that your feet are forced to flex more and balance your body properly. That is what you're doing here. And you're done. Walkout push-ups. Get your feet straight. Time starts now. Keep it going. Make sure those push-ups are good. You inhale on your way down. You exhale as you push back up. You're about halfway through. And we're going to do those cross-body mountain climbers coming up just after this. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down on the floor now. Cross-body mountain climbers. Time starts now. Keep your butt down. Keep breathing. There is a tendency to want to hold your breath when you're really exerting your effort. And I know, I understand it. I feel for you in terms of it, but you do have to focus on breathing those air molecules, getting that oxygen into your body via your nose, and then exhaling deeply through your mouth. That rhythmic breathing will take you so far. 5 more seconds. Very nice. Okay, turn your body over, ballerina hip bridge. I'll give you 5 seconds to get into position here. 5, 4, 3, 2, hips are up, heels up. Time starts now. Keep that breathing going. Do not forget about the rhythm. And focus. Try to think about how your body is developing its body weight, relationship in terms of the right leg versus the left leg. Make sure the pinky toes and your heels are in line. Even though the heels are in the air, you still want to make sure that you're not turning your heels in as you lift your heels up. 5 more seconds. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. All right. Sit up for me. Hands on the floor, fingers facing forward, and lift your hips all the way up into that tabletop. Time starts now on those tricep dips. 2 moves left. Very good. Make sure these tricep dips are good too. Even though you might be tired now, it's still just 13 minutes worth of exercise. And by the way, this 13 minutes of exercise is enough to get you out of the gym and not feel bad about it. But still, do what you can to make the effort worthwhile. Don't skimp on the workload here. All right, efficiency, major important part of this. Okay, stand up. Last move, lateral hopping. Give you a second to stand up. 3, 2, and 1. Time starts now. Those lateral hops, jump it back and forth. Little bunny hops are okay, and if you need to go back to them, that's fine. But if you can, pretend that you're Lindsey Vonn skiing downhill in the Olympics. Big, wide jumps, right to left, back and forth. That's awesome. 10 more seconds. You can do this. Make it good. Last 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good job. Good work. Really good work here today. I'll be back tomorrow on Thursday for the level 4 difficulty for this week's series. I'm Kim Watkins from In Shape Fitness, and I am back in New York, so please get in touch with me. I'll be back in the office tomorrow. Actually, later today. I have some clients early this morning, and then I will be in the office. If you need anything in terms of these workouts or any other workouts, let me know. I'm at inshape-fitness.com, and you can reach us if you're in New York at 212-362-1001. Have a wonderful day.